Hi, welcome to Wednesday Webisodes. I'm Donna Salazar. Today is a really special show because I'm going to be introducing the new Distrezz-it-All version 3.0. This is the Distrezz-it-All version 2.0. They don't come with googly eyes, but I call it my paper monster, so I've added googly eyes to it. The difference between this machine and the new version 3.0 is obviously the color. This one does have my logo right on the machine, and the most important differences are in the new adapter. The original adapter for the 2.0 is quite heavy, and it only works for US or a totally different adapter for international countries. This new adapter is much lighter. It's about 10 ounces lighter than the version 2 adapter, and it will work anywhere. It will work in the US or in any international country where you would be using this machine. So it's more efficient, it's lighter, and it works just as well as the second version. One of the best things about the Distrezz-it-All is how girly grunge it can make your projects look, and how it can take a project that isn't very many pages and make it look like it's so much more. This is a new online class that I will be announcing very shortly. It is called the Kitchen Sink Vision Book, and a lot of the pages in here, in fact almost all of the pages in here, have been distressed with the Distrezz-it-All. And a large project like this, if you were hand distressing, it would take you forever to do. So that is one of the best benefits of having the machine. You can do really big projects and it won't take you very long. It's been a while since I've done a Distrezz-it-All video, so I'm going to show you all of the wonderful things that you can do with it and the benefits of this machine. So one of the first things to talk about is that it has the trap on the back to contain some of the paper pulp, so it helps to cut down your mess. You slide the back off, empty it out, and then slide the back on again. The button to operate it is on the side. The wheel that distresses the edges goes in the direction of the word Zetter. So if you distress in the direction of the word Zetter, you get a really light distress along the edge and it's super fast. Or you can go back and forth and you will get a heavier distress on the edge. It's completely up to you, whatever your preference is. You could also wiggle your project back and forth, and you can even bounce your project across the wheel. And this will give you a really, really heavy distress on your edges. Now I am distressing a piece of patterned cardstock, and you can go back and forth and you can see what it looks like on the edge. You can also do several pages at one time, and you can see I'm really distressing it, going back and forth and rocking it. And look at how thick that edge becomes. The distressing channel flares at the bottom, so you'll need to limit the amount of paper you put in the machine if you want an extremely distressed edge. Now we're going to work with some different materials. I am distressing some chipboard here, and you can see that it works really well and it gives you a beautiful distressed edge. I have a very large amount of chipboard in the channel here. It is as much as will fit, but when I distress this, it will only distress a very small amount because there isn't room for that edge to flare out. So this is what it would look like. If you wanted it to be more so, then you would have to use about half of the chipboard that I had in that channel, and then you can get that edge to flare out much more. Chipboard in the Distrezz-it-All looks really great if you're going for a very fluffy, distressed edge. And this is what the edge ended up looking like. And you can see the huge difference from one side to the other. You can do the same with cardboard, though it is much thicker, so you could probably only do 2 pieces of cardboard at a time. And that was just going back and forth. And then you can distress much more if you are using just 1 piece of cardboard. Cardboard gives the most amazing girly grunge edges. I'm going to be working with multiple manila tags at one time. I'm distressing by rocking it back and forth and going forward and backwards. And this is 6 manila tags at one time. And now you can see the difference with the distressed tags on the left and the non-distressed on the right. Now I'm distressing a single sheet of patterned cardstock, and I'm going in just one direction to give a light distress on the edge, and you can see how quick that is. This is going in the opposite direction or going back and forth. And it's just one sheet of patterned cardstock. And this is what it looks like side by side. And here's the same result with manila tags and with chipboard. In these examples, I've got 6 layers of patterned cardstock with distressed on the left and undistressed on the right, so you can see the difference. And this is manila tags. And this is chipboard. And all of them were 6 pieces of each, distressed on the left and undistressed on the right. Zutter has been very generous, and our prize for this show is a brand new Distrezz-it-All version 3.0. This will work US or international, so everyone can enter in to the drawing for this prize. This isn't going to be like a normal drawing. Normally, I would put up the information and you would be able to enter it. The following week, I would pick a winner. However, for this one, since it is a $50 prize compared to my $10 or $15 prizes, so go to my blog here, and I'm going to be using Rafflecopter for you to enter into the drawing. You have one entry just for putting your name in. You can get another one for liking the Donna Salazar Designs page on Facebook. You get 2 entries if you like the Distrezz-it-All Facebook page. And then you can also get entries for sharing on Twitter and sharing on Facebook. So good luck. And once we get to 2,000 likes on the Distrezz-it-All Facebook page, I will be giving this brand new machine away. Go to my blog to enter into the drawing. And I'm really excited to announce that the Distrezz-it-All version 3 is available at Hobby Lobby. Starting next week, I've got 5 weeks of Christmas cards, all using different ClearSnap products. So make sure you come by. We'll have prizes and lots of fun ideas for your Christmas cards. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next week. Bye! This is the original Distrezz-it-All. Do I want to say I'm Donna? Do people know who I am by now? Hi, baby. Hi.
Are you actually recording that right now?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've done a Distrezz-it-All announcing the launch. Hi. Thanks so much. You are so distracting. You really are. And our prize this week is a hunter. Normally we would, sassafras. Hi.